What's up, fellas? In this video I want to go over how to minimize your EMF exposure, and just really simple, easy, like low cost things. Some of them are easy, are even free. So yeah, I'm not gonna go over like why EMF is bad. That's for another video. Like, you can research that yourself, read The Invisible Rainbow, the book, just look at some studies. Yeah, but basically I just want to go over like how to minimize your EMF exposure pretty easily. Step number 1, don't ever keep your phone in your pocket or like any devices close to you, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Like, keep your devices as far away from you as possible. So with EMF, there's this law called like, oh my god, this is gonna take I can't spell, inverse holy fuck. But how you make Q square? Damn, that's professional. Inverse square law. But basically it means that like there's this law, like, I'm not a freaking mathematician, but like, it's when you double your distance, instead of, you know, reducing your exposure by half, you actually reduce your exposure by 4 times. So basically every time you double your you know what I'm trying to say. Like, you can look it up yourself. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it right now. But yeah, it basically means that distance is your best friends when it comes to these devices. So like, don't ever keep your phone in your pocket. If you absolutely have to, keep it on airplane mode. Don't keep your laptop on your lap. Don't like sit right next to your Wi-Fi router, stuff like that. Keep it as far away from you as possible, and keep it on airplane mode when you aren't using it. Step number 2, use Ethernet as much as you can. So basically, like, instead of using Wi-Fi, which I'm gonna get to next, you should be using Ethernet, which is just like these cables. Like, you've probably seen them before. You probably have some laying around. You can literally use these for every single device you have pretty much that needs the internet. So like your MacBook, you can buy an adapter, use it for that. That's what I'm doing right now. Like, even your phone, your TV, all that stuff, you can be using an Ethernet adapter. And like, 1, you're gonna get way faster internet. 2, you're gonna be like having way less EMF exposure, because when you actually use these, you can just turn off Wi-Fi on your devices. Like, that's what you can see. I don't know if you can see it from my webcam, but like, my Wi-Fi, my Bluetooth, all that stuff is off, and I'm still connected to the internet because I have, you know, my Ethernet cable plugged in. So yeah, basically do that. And, you know, in like extension of that, if you can even say that, I'm shit at English, you want to turn off your Wi-Fi. Yeah, basically Wi-Fi emits a lot of EMF. Like, your router just blasting Wi-Fi signals out into the room, out into your like whole house. So if you can turn that off as much as possible, that's gonna be great. And, you know, the way that you actually turn it off is actually pretty easy. Like, you can there's either gonna be like an actual physical button on your router that you can like press and hold for like 3-4 seconds, something like that. It's probably gonna be different for every single router. Or you can literally just go on your router, and there's gonna be like an IP address that you can go to. There's gonna be a username and password that you can log in with, and then once you're in that like interface, whatever, you can just turn off your Wi-Fi easily. So, you know, definitely start out by just turning it off at night. Like, nobody's gonna be needing the Wi-Fi at night anyways, unless, you know, your gamer sits up at like 3 AM playing video games. But like, don't do that anyway. So yeah, turn your Wi-Fi off as much as possible. Start out with the night, then, you know, work up. And, you know, the more like devices you get to connect with Ethernet, the less you're gonna be dependent on Wi-Fi. So the more you can basically turn it off. Step number 4, don't use all these like wireless things, like AirPods, wireless, everything is gotta be wireless nowadays, because oh my god, people love wireless stuff. Like, I'm literally sitting right here. I don't know if you can see it. I got a wired mouse, I got a wired keyboard, I got wired headphones right here, I got wired headphones right here. I pretty much don't have anything that's wireless. So yeah, like, use wireless headphones instead. Like, first of all, like, they're way more aura. Like, we already know that. It looks way cooler using like these compared to AirPods. Like, nobody likes AirPods. Also, they're way cheaper, they're way healthier. So basically it's just a win-win to be using these instead of AirPods. And also, like, it's much like cheaper to like buy a wired mouse and keyboard than a wireless. So yeah, it's basically just a win when you're saving money. You don't have to charge these things, and you're not getting like all this like little like Bluetooth 2.4 gigahertz like signals sent out everywhere. Step number 5, don't have any electronics in your bedroom. So basically you want to keep your bedroom as clean as possible. Like I know you can see like my bed right here, and I have like, you know, all these electronics right next to me, but that's like the best I can do. Like if you have like a separate bedroom where you just sleep, like don't use your phone in there, don't have like a TV, even like a router. That would be horrible. But like don't have all these devices in your bedroom, especially when you're sleeping. Like so many people sleep right next to their phone, even while it's on the charger. It's emitting, you know, all these like magnetic fields and all this stuff while it's charging, dirty electricity when the chargers aren't grounded and all that stuff. So it's literally horrible for you. You don't want to be using electronics in the bedroom. Sleep is for when, you know, you're restoring your body, you know, like rebuilding whatever damage you've dealt to it overnight. So yeah, you're restoring your health, so you don't want to be like, you know, messing with that process by having all these EMF emitting devices right next to you while you're sleeping. So yeah, try to have like literally 0 electronics in your bedroom, or like if you're like me, you have your, you know, all your stuff in one room. Like turn off the actual power outlets at night, so these devices aren't emitting any like kind of like electricity or EMF, and definitely keep like your phone and your computer and all that stuff out of your bedroom while you're sleeping, or at least on airplane mode if you absolutely need it, because you need like an alarm or something like that. Last thing, like have a Gramps type of house, you know what I'm saying, like low EMF. You want to have, you know, just an old school house. Like people nowadays, they want to have all these smart houses with, you know, like all these baby monitors and Alexas and all these like Apple things, and you know, all these like freaking LED RGB lights and tons of TVs and wireless speakers and all this stuff. Like it's all just gonna be emitting EMF. You just want to have old school, low, you know, electronics type of house. And the electronics that you do have, you know, you want to have that connected with Ethernet, which is gonna be, you know, faster and just no EMF compared to yeah, using Wi-Fi. So yeah, basically just try to have like a very low EMF home, and it's gonna be, yeah, obviously way better for you. Yeah, and I know like this might sound like really like, what's the word, like complex to like start to do all these things, but like just take it one step at a time. Literally just start out. Number 1, this was just what I started out doing. Just not keeping your phone in your pocket. Like that's gonna do like a lot of it for you, because that's probably the biggest EMF source that you have right now. Like your phone sitting in your pocket for like 8-10 hours every single day, just blasting EMFs. Yeah, so just start out by doing that, and then, you know, go on Amazon, buy an Ethernet cable, start turning off your Wi-Fi, looking into all these different things, and then just working up one step at a time. You know, you can't just expect to like be perfect. That's like the same with like everything in life. You just have to start. And I'm not trying to sound like a philosopher or something like that, but basically just take it like one step at a time, and then just, you know, get better. And you're definitely gonna improve, instead of just like sitting there thinking, oh my god, this is way too much work to do all this. I'm just gonna click off this video and then just say fuck it. Like that's not gonna get you anywhere. So just start out and work your way up, and it's gonna be way better for your health. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. Like, hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. Subscribe for more videos like this, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.